Oh god, we're live again, huh? Alrighty, let me just get the fucking Twitch chat up. I'm already swearing. Let's already get the. I can't speak anymore. Okay. Um, yeah. I need to log in to my Twitch on my phone so that I can get the chat on my second monitor, quote unquote. Um, now I have to enter it. There we go. Or send a text to your mobile device. There we go. Okay, hopefully the audio's fine. Make sure I can't hear myself through the phone. Okay. Yep, there we go. Alright. Yep. Yep. No, don't start at all. Yes, thank you. Okay. I forgot I linked stream elements. I tried to get OBS to work because I really wanted to use the reactive plugin for Discord, which you have a little icon and it moves whenever you speak. So it's kind of like a PNG VTuber thing, right? Um, but I couldn't get OBS to work with my headset. No matter what I did, it wouldn't detect it. So it is what it is. I had to go back to Streamlabs, but I at least managed to get the chat box working again. I tested it earlier, and it actually showed up on stream. All I had to do was log out and log back into Streamlabs. Crazy how that works. But yeah, Madoka stuff. So this is a gacha game that, yes, I know, the cursed kind of video game. It has gambling, yes, but this is a game I've been playing since it launched in March last year, and most of my hours on it are on the mobile phone because that is when I spent a lot of time trying to beat Nightmare Mode before I even reached level 100, you know, and that took a lot of time. I sat through a lot of YouTube videos as I sat through these long, arduous battles. They were a lot harder back then. Back when the game launched, Nightmare Mode was actually Nightmare. I was stuck on Nightmare Mermaid Witch for weeks. Also, you may notice there's a lack of music. I have stream mode on, and it only plays music that's not like prohibited. So some tracks are okay, like this current little background ambience that's playing. I hope the audio is fine. I hope you can hear me and the game fine on like good levels. I assume the one viewer currently is me because I am technically viewing the stream. I need to pause that so I don't lag too much. Anyway, yeah, so I'm just doing my dailies here real quick. I'm like a day one player, high key. I've only missed the login on a couple of days, and that's usually because I've either been sick or I just forgot one day to log in. Because I know when the daily reset is, it's like 8 PM every night for me. It used to be 9 PM, then the clocks went back. So, yeah. Yeah, this is a game I quite enjoy. Gacha elements aside, it's a really good RPG. And I've been a fan of Madoka Magica since about 2013, 2014. So yes, I've been waiting for the sequel to Rebellion since that movie was kind of new. Because I believe Rebellion came out in 2013, I think. I think that's when that came out. But yeah. So Madoka's been a big part of my life for over 10 years now, and I'm still obsessed with it. Mabayu's my favorite, followed closely by Sayaka. Um, I like a lot of the characters, really. I also really like Mifuyu, and Saruno, and Kuroe. I fucking love Kuroe, and what the what the anime did to her was a great injustice, and I'm offended. It's saying I have something here. Oh, yeah, because I got the Magia pass again, so I can do this and get a 5-star. Yippee! I hope it's someone new and different. We're already gambling. We're only 5 minutes into the stream and we're gambling. Although I'm guaranteed to get something cool. What should be someone I already have like at max ascension though? Okay, here we go. Who's it gonna be? Please be Uwe. I really need Uwe. Oh shit! Oh shit! This is A4! This is A4! This is A4 Mabayu! I have A4- Yes! Screenshot that. Queen shit. Okay. Okay, I only need one more ascension before she's max and then I can use her as my profile picture. That's gonna be so fucking peak actually. Okay. I'm actually ecstatic about that. Let's see how my link raid did. I haven't actually made a proper team for this, I've just been using my PvP sweep team and hoping someone carries me, but I mean, 100k points, you know, is- Holy shit. Okay. Oh yeah, speaking of Devil Homura, I have her at A2. Because... So here's how my Devil Homura pulls went. And I know I have her EX Crystallis before you yell at me. So I spent all like 100 pulls, the first 100 pulls, getting nothing. I got Tsukuyo and Tsukasa back to back. I didn't own those ones, so they're really good for my account. And I also got Mifuyu during those pulls at some point. Again, one of my favorite characters, and also really good for my account. But it's not Devil Homura, you know, it's not her. This is who I wanted. Look at the gay rainbows resonating off it, dude. She's like the icon of queerness. Hello? Hi. Hi. You caught me mid weird ramble. But yeah, she's the icon of queerness. And fuck, I sound unhinged. Okay. I didn't spend money until I was like 113 pulls deep, and then I got her, and then I got her again at Ascension 1, and then I got to 200 pulls, so I just exchanged for Ascension 2. And I'll probably get 3 and 4 like next time. I don't care that her Crystallis aren't the best fucking ones. I'm going insane at this point. Speaking of, I need to get these guys up. I need to get these guys some shit. Because they also don't have their best in slot, really. They really don't. Because I didn't know, when the Crystallis thing first came out, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Or what to put on anybody. I was just like, ooh, I use these to attack people. So surely attack is always the best way to go. But it isn't actually for a lot of them. A lot of them want, like, mana infusion or some shit. Or speed. Mami loves speed. She thrives off being fast, like Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, that's her. Just blowing shit up. I don't know. How does someone commentate over a gacha game? Though I guess you could ask the same about like an RPG, technically, because that's what a lot of them are. You know. So yeah, my account's been okay. You know, I have most of the characters. I have 47 out of 52. A lot of the ones I'm missing are the limiteds though. Like, I'm not pulling for the current ones because I'm saving for whatever the anniversary unit is gonna be in March, because that's bound to be something really fucking cool that I'd want. And I need like 60,000 gems to even guarantee a copy of it. So I mean, I gotta get saving now that I got like 2 ascensions on the devil, or whatever the fuck. I still don't have God Madoka, by the way. The first time she came around, I saved up for like 140 pulls. She did not come home. And then the second time around, I managed to do 96, and I didn't want to spend money because it was close to Christmas. So I suffer. Technically, I've put in well over 200 pulls, but because there were different banner runs, it's not a guaranteed thing. It's painful, really. But maybe someday they'll probably rerun it for the anniversary. I would hope. I really fucking hope. I'll probably use a different team here because I have a lot of these. We could try Dot Girly Pop, though I don't really... Yes, I did name a team that. Let's just get these guys some more, because they need some more. I need mana infusion. That's all I fucking need. Also, Ren is a good character. I really like Ren as well. She's like me, you know, and that might worry some of you if you know her backstory. But I promise you it's fine. I'm not mentally unhinged at all. I do not need to speak to somebody. Well, debatable. But you know, I'm fine. I'm fine enough to stream this and not go into a mental breakdown, so I think I'm fine. Anyway. I hope everyone's Christmas and New Year's has gone well. I'm not gonna talk about mine. I'm not gonna talk about mine. Not right now. Maybe in a few months' time. But as of now, no. It's a mystery. A Christmas mystery. I was going to say a Christmas miracle, but it's the exact opposite of a Christmas miracle. Oh dear. Anyway, once my Crystallis are done, I have some event shit to do. I guess. It's probably going to be a short stream, but I just wanted to... I want to be primarily a magical girl content creator, you know. I want to make YouTube videos that go into like individual magical girls and their abilities and their backstory and everything about them. And I'll probably start off doing that with a lot of the girls from Magia Record, because a lot of people don't know about them because they either played the game, didn't read anything, played the game and read stuff, but didn't get to read everything that's either like translated or didn't make it to the English version. Or there's people that just, I don't know, never played it. Or you watch the anime, which butchered most of them, and didn't... the anime kind of stopped it from being possible to adapt the second half of the entire fucking story. So there's some that people may not even know exist. And there's some that have like deep character arcs and backstories and shit that never get explored because Arc 2 isn't getting an anime adaptation anymore, probably. Wonderful news. Not really, but you know. Maybe someday they'll try again, but I would love to see like the end of Arc 2 animated. That would be really nice. I would cry a lot, I think. I would cry a shit ton. But yeah, this franchise means a lot to me. It's like I've been reading through the Oriko manga as of late because I played through the story window in this game. That was my first experience with it. Fucking brilliant. I like that a lot. I like that kind of story twist of like, I want to kill this bitch. And that's all I can say without going into spoilers. But yeah, it's good. This franchise is really good. It has a lot of cool spin-offs. There's some we don't talk about. There's some we really don't talk about, and thankfully those aren't canon anyway. But it's just really cool. There's something about it that just keeps me coming back and wanting more of it. And there's something special about it. Like, it's not because it's a deconstruction of the magical girl genre. I would argue it's not even a deconstruction because it still respects the main message of most magical girl stuff, which is hope prevails over despair a lot of the time. Most of the time. And how important love is and emotions are, and, you know, fighting for justice and all that. It still has the core magical girl themes, it's just darker than a lot of magical girl stuff. And there's a lot of dark magical girl stuff out there. I mean, Sailor Moon even, that that can be quite fucked up sometimes. The whole thing with Sailor Cosmos, some of the stuff the villains do to people, like some of the shit Usagi goes through by herself, like that's not all happy joy. And I'd argue some of it might traumatize a child, but you know, it's... people that like magical girl stuff can't be dark and a little hopeless at times, and that's just not true. You know, dark and light, there's dark and light in everything. I sound deep, but I'm not deep really. It's just, I'm just a nerd. Okay, there we go. Yes. Thinking about it, I'm trying to think of what the first magical girl show I saw was, and I think technically it's Winx Club, if you count Winx Club. Technically it's that. I remember seeing a tiny bit of Sailor Moon, or at least knowing it existed, but I didn't know too much about it when I was a child. I also saw a lot of the dub of Tokyo Mew Mew called Mew Mew Power. I saw that. I really wanted to see how the story continued from where they left off. I was sad to find out it was eventually cancelled, so I had to watch the like Japanese version on YouTube, and I was very confused because I'd missed a lot of episodes in between that I didn't know existed. Yeah, back in my day we could watch entire anime on YouTube. That's how I watched Wolf's Rain originally. Crazy to think about now. Though you probably still can find some anime on YouTube. People might have found ways to get away with uploading that shit. Oh, is that speed? That's not bad. She might need that. I don't know what she needs. I really don't know what she needs. There is a spreadsheet for this game, thankfully. There's not like as far as I'm aware, there's not a website like Honkai Star Rail has, like Pridwen or whatever, which often got shit wrong anyway, but you know, we're not going to talk about that. There is a spreadsheet, and there is a Discord server for this game, and the Discord server is where I found the spreadsheet. Actually, I found it on Reddit, and then I found an updated version on Discord. Yeah. Do I have lurk stuff on? I'm not sure I do. There's a lot of stuff I don't have set up right now, unfortunately. But I appreciate the lurk regardless. Not everything's there right now, in both my brain and the stream, but you know, eventually. That does remind me to set that shit up. Oh god, okay. So, where was I? Oh yeah, there is a spreadsheet. Oh, that might be good for her. It's like more damage, and she's kind of like... Kirika's weird. She's a defender, she's a tank, but she kind of relies on like attack power, and she just kills people, which makes sense. Because she's known as like the murderer of magical girls, the magical girl murderer. She's like Jack the Ripper, but like a magical girl. She's Bloodborne. She's the Bloodborne magical girl, and she's really cool. And she's also one of my favorites actually. But yeah, she's funny. I don't know why they looked at her and thought, yeah, she'd be good at protecting stuff, when most of the time she's doing the exact opposite. But you know, I suppose the reflect mechanic kind of makes sense. I don't know. Maybe it's her big meaty claws. Like she has the big meaty claws that she could use to block. Maybe that's why. I don't know. But she's essentially Homura too. The one that's throwing the grenades right now. She's just her, but again. In a way. Though Homura does do a bit more damage than she does. Holy fuck. Okay. I'll probably also attempt another Link Raid run, I don't know. I just sort of throw that shit on auto, like I do here, and just like let other people do the late game ones, I don't know. If I really put my mind to it, I could probably make a really good team for Link Raid, and if I didn't play it on auto, I could probably like at least clear level 12 or something on my own. Maybe, we'll see. I also need I haven't made a proper team for the current score attack, and I need to, because I need to find a way to get more damage, because I haven't reached the damage cap yet. So, you know, I could try and craft a little team together today. I'm also a little bit sick, because whenever I go outside, I catch something. All the time. And it's annoying. Every time I step outside, it's like, oh no, here comes the fever, here comes the cold. And my period's also really late. Sorry if this is TMI, but where the fuck is it? I need it to show up so I can get it over with. Because I know this period is gonna hit particularly bad with the emotions I currently have. It's not gonna be great. So I just want it over. I want those 4 days of suffering to be over with, and then I can go about my life for like another 3 weeks, and then Mother Nature's gonna be like, hey, fuck you, again. So that's gonna be wonderful. Don't you just love how Mother Nature designed humans to be? I don't. Okay. How many? Surely I can't do much more before I'm. Yeah, okay. I'm out of energy for that now. So that's used up. That's another daily done. Though the daily's only like. You only have to use 50, I believe, but still, I like to use all of it. Heart files. I haven't done the Nutcracker Witch yet. Because, like, I could probably kill her with one of my other teams, but that team is all maxed out. So, is there much point? I don't know. That's the issue with heart file stuff. Anyway, claim all my shit from these. It's weird not hearing the music that's usually playing. Because, you know, streamer mode, haha, you can't play the copyrighted OSTs or whatever. Which is a shame because this game and franchise in general has some really nice music. It plays this one though. I guess music unique to this game is fine, but anything from like, I don't know, Rebellion or the anime or the drama CDs, it's like, no, can't play that. Aniplex will kill you. Okay, they'll send a pipe bomb through my window. I could have said mailbox, but you know, that's what normal people do. Okay. Then we do the archive. I have one of these at like 1000% because I have her Ascension 5, I have all of these Ascension 5, which is kind of crazy. The one of them was free, one of them was like a free, you know, 5-6 copies of them when the game launched, but yeah. I think it's just when you're a new player actually. I think she's still available. Okay, so this is the score attack boss. You know, my normal PV sweep team might be fine, considering the elements. What's a gimmick? Oh, it's about crit. Oh, fuck. So we need AoE people. Okay. Okay, so it's just AoE people. Let's sell it at 45. And let's see, do I have a spare slot? I mean, technically, ooh, technically this one could be. So you're dark, you're fine. Trying to think. Do you have much? Do you have much AoE? I can't remember. You do curse. No, a lot of your stuff is single enemy. Okay. Yeah. You though you're void element, but... And I don't know the best crystal is on her actually. But I mean... She does follow up and she attacks multiple times. Oh... I don't know. I don't think she... Yeah, she's also single. Single enemy. It might be you I need. Yeah. Because she's dark. And she's AoE. Okay. That's fine. You can stay as you are. I think we need you. And you can also stay as you are, actually. Okay, so save that for now. Then I'm gonna have to put someone else here. That's fine. Yeah, just put that on. Okay. The only thing with Sakuyo is I don't have any Crystallis for her. Can I level her up to... yeah. That's at least better, she's at least maxed on that. She's as far as she can go on her skills right now because I don't have more ascensions. Okay. I may as well unlock these because I have a lot of the glass jar things. So then I can grind a Crystallis eventually. Okay. We do not want to go in at rank 50 to start with. Let's see 45. And then I'm probably not gonna auto battle this. Because then I'm not just sitting here yapping, I'm actually like playing the game as well. And it's probably better to not let the computer do it for me. Okay. Ooh! Calm down, okay. The description of this witch is incredibly fucked up, by the way. It's just like, oh, the results of some defeated magical girl. It's like so... It's so uncaring. It's crazy. Okay. It's weird without the music. It sounds really empty and ominous without the music. That's crazy. I'll have to... Next time I stream this, I could probably try and get like a royalty-free playlist or something that like won't get me sniped by the gods. the magical girl gods or whatever. Okay. I haven't actually seen her use her ult before. This is like my first time actually using her on a team since I pulled her. Okay. This is going okay. It's not going bad. No one's dying? And people are getting their turns in. Maybe we can do like level 50 if this keeps going how it is. Ooh, not quite ult yet. Amura's really good because she like throws a grenade, she gets her ult, and then her ult lets her throw a grenade again, and this time it's stronger. And I used to combine her with Hazuki because she could like make her attack do even more damage. And that was just peak. Okay. Yeah, sure, why not? There's still a skill point because I need a skill point. Never mind. I was about to be like, I need a skill point for Kaide to use her healing, but she can heal with her ultimate. So, and then her ult gives everyone else enough magic power to use their ult now. Yippee! I have a setting that skips ultimate animations if I've already seen them that day of playing. So they only play like once a day, and it's really cool for if you like need to do all your dailies in a quick amount of time. Because sometimes I'm like, oh shit, it's 30 minutes until it resets, I gotta like do all my shit. I ran out of English words to say. That happens often, so it just becomes noise. Okay. Can you get your ult? Yeah. Oops. That's fine, that works out. She doesn't need to heal anybody, so just basic. I have a lot of skill points though. I might be being a bit too reserved with them, I don't know. I never know if I'm like saving them too much or using them too willy-nilly. So that's a funny word actually, willy-nilly. Anyway, I'm like 12 on the inside. Don't take that bad. That sounds weird. Okay. Then she's gonna ult. Doesn't have enough skill points. I think if we just use gun. Fuck it, gun. Okay. There we go. I like that Kaide just gives people magic. That's just so nice, on top of like the fact she cleanses everything, she heals everyone. She's just like a peak unit, honestly. I went so long before I actually pulled Kaide from the gacha as well. Like, my account just used to rely on the fucking 4-star healer all the time, and I wanted to cry. I mean, she was good, but not as good as Kaide in my opinion. And a lot of the Nightmare Mode teams, it was like, oh, do you have Kaide? Cause she really helps with this fight. And I was like, no, fuck you. Oh jeez, calm down. Holy shit, okay. Yep, and then she ults. And then she ults. I believe is the... okay, no. I thought the break gauge percentage, the maximum was 600, but that's the... I'm getting mixed up with the Link Raid boss. Jesus. She does so... she's like... I think she's still the best attacker in the game. That's not limited. Like, you can just get her anytime. And she's like really good for your account. Okay. And then ult after this. This boss is cooked. I might have already hit the damage cap without even going to like stage 50, so... Yippee! Alright. It's already been 33 minutes? Jesus. Okay. I have spent a lot of time rambling, I suppose. And I know that I don't need to yap all the time, and it would probably save my voice if I tried not to yap all the time, but I don't know, I just do. When it comes to like magical girl stuff like this, it's sort of a special topic, and I could go on for hours about like, I don't know, Sailor Moon, Precure, Madoka. Okay, I'm screenshotting that, that's like the most I've ever done, I think. Holy. I wonder how stage 50 would go. I may as well give it a try. Let's see. Yeah, that's the same team. Okay. Maybe tomorrow, if this doesn't go well at least, I should probably grind Crystallis for Sukiyo here. Cause she doesn't have anything. She only has her like level 4 skills, her max magic level, and a dream. That's all she has. Mhm. There's... trying to think of who else I could possibly have on like this team, but I think it's okay. I could always look in the Discord later and see what other people have done. But I think I've done a decent job at composing something. Throwing something together for this. I don't have Kanai, sadly. Kanai would go really well. She would go really well. Because she's all about like crit and break and everything. Maybe a good attacker unit if you don't have Homura would probably be Momoko. Because she's fire. And she also like hits really hard. Do this. And then ult, yeah. Most people don't know, but sometimes the healer will try to only heal like these two here, but if you press like the middle one, you can heal them as well as the other two. It's a really good way. So I usually have my healer in the middle, so she can kind of cover all bases when she needs to, and it's like really good. Positioning does sometimes matter in these games, because it depends on like, it can affect who the enemy targets and who, if you're running auto battle, like who gets healed or shielded all the time. It's more important than you might think. What I like about this game in particular, it's pretty much the only gacha I play. There's a lot of strategy to it. It feels like an actual... if there wasn't the gacha live service element, it would feel like an actual role-playing, RPG game with like visual novel elements and storytelling. It could easily be a single-player game on its own, and if it does like shut down in a few years or 7 years, because Magia record lasted 7 years, if it does shut down eventually, as all of them do, I hope they sort of get the... what was it? Was it Mega Man X Dive that made an offline version that you could just purchase and play on Steam? I hope this gets that treatment, especially because this game is used to like archive a lot of the side stories in one place, especially stuff that's never been translated to English before. Like this was the first time I got to read Scene Zero, that's the name of it, Scene Zero. And that's when, you know, I was like, wow, I really like Mabayu as a character. She's like my favorite now. And if I never read that story, I would have never known she existed, and I would have never related it to her so much, because, you know, there are fan translations as well. They're called something else now, but they used to go by the name Muffin Record, and they used to like, they like translated and archived everything from Magia Record pretty much, from what I understand. I wish the Symphogear gacha game got that same treatment, because as far as I'm aware, a lot of that is still untranslated, and I can't read most of the stories that come from that game, and it's really sad. But maybe someday. Okay, yeah. This fight's going pretty much the same as the last one. There isn't too much of a difficulty spike. This is probably one of my best score attack runs I've had, because most score attacks I've either struggled to come up with a decent team, because I've either missed a core member and don't have it yet, or I just haven't been able to think of a good team and couldn't be asked. But this one's alright. It might be because, you know, again, I pulled both Sukuyo and Tsukasa in quick succession, and they were like blessings for my account in a way, because they were always, every time I looked up a good team to use against something, no matter the game mode, it was like, oh, do you have these two? They would work really well. It's like, fuck. But now I do. And the only character like that I'm really missing now is Ui. She's apparently really good for Devil Homura. I've been told, well, not told, I've heard from a YouTube video that like Ui and Mifuyu are like the best partners for her in a team. I'm not sure if that's still true, because that was around when she came out and people might have done more research, but you know, I would like to have the optimal team for Devil Homura. And I know that her EX Crystallis, it isn't really worth putting on until she's like Ascension 4. And I only have her Ascension 2, and I have the EX Crystallis on. The issue is, when I found out about that whole thing, I had already put on her EX Crystallis, and I'm pretty sure if you take it off, it gets destroyed and you have to farm for another one. And my EX Crystallis luck isn't the best, so I'd rather not farm for another one, and I'd rather have her be not quite as optimal as she could be, and then just wait until I can get her that way, rather than just losing something I've already farmed for. I think that's, you know, the best path from here, personally. Other people might see it differently, but you know, it's my account. Cat face emoji. What is, I just got a phone notification. Okay. I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb, that's okay. Nobody texts me. Nobody calls me. Oh, I'm joking. I have my Discord on Do Not Disturb, that's where all my friends are. If I get any more notifications, so generally I might have to turn it off. As in, like, put my phone on Do Not Disturb type of thing. I might need the speed from Mami here to heal, potentially. I don't think that really... no. Okay. Might be a little fucked. Oh no, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Okay. Maybe... because Kaide's Crystallis aren't also ideal, I probably need to get some speed stuff for her. Because an issue I run into that does kill me is sometimes she doesn't show up when she needs to. And I know I could solve that because Hazuki can make someone go like a turn sooner or whatever, and Mabayu can also make someone go multiple times. But yeah, I think my Kaide needs more speed. She needs a speed Crystallis here and there. And it should be able to be fine. Though I'm alive now, I'm still alive. We healed, we're fine. I'm probably overthinking. But if this was a boss that did like more damage, like burn damage, or you know, oh, I damage you with how many people are like having this status ailment or whatever, it could have been bad. Because I think this boss is fairly easy also, and that's probably why I'm having a decent time with it. It's like the Valentines event isn't like a big serious event, it's like a little silly fun joke event. Just for the funsies before the anniversary. At least I think. I think that's the mindset with it. Okay. Ooh. The boss is nearly in break. I wonder if I can get them to break with this ultimate. Oh well, I mean, They're going too, so probably. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we're alright. Probably gonna die from this? No, almost. If she had a grenade, it would have been dead. Okay, we're fine. I think this kills it, right? No? It's got like a sliver. There we go. It's dead. The bunny's dead. Rest in pieces. Okay. Oh, holy shit. That's a lot of damage. Right. Okay. We got the high score there. We got, well, not the high score. We got a high score, and it was high enough to cap it out. Okay. Oh, and we've pretty much completed the score attack now. We got all the rewards we can get from it. Nice. Okay. That's really cool. That sounded fake as hell. The way I just... Oh my god, the way my voice sounded. Jesus. Autism be like. Okay. Here we go. Claim all our shit. Something I like to do when the archive shops update. So I've been playing since day one, so I pretty much have every portrait, right? I've played every event, I've gotten every event portrait that's come out so far. And the archive shops, when they add those event portraits to the archive, I can still claim them, even though I can't get a duplicate. And I still do claim them because what it gives me is more of the paintings to ascend portraits with. So it's just like an extra way to get more materials for me. And it's very cool. And I'm not sure if a lot of people know about that. But it's something you can do. Speaking of, I'm gonna check if they added any more. No. Yeah, see, I already like had these. And I just exchanged them anyway. I don't need any of this. Okay. I have plenty of the other shit. Right. This shop I'm almost done with. I have so many prism stones that claiming these probably doesn't even matter, but I may as well use the medals. And you never know when you will run out. Maybe you'll regret. Bleh. I'm not speaking well today. I have a bit of a lisp. I think it's because I'm ill. Maybe you'll regret like not you know, picking up those 2,000 prison gems later, you know, earlier. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. My brain is mush. My brain is soup. I think we should give Kuroe a little head pat. Pat, 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 pat. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. Flame gems. I probably should have claimed the cores thinking about it, but we'll get more of those medals anyway. We have until the 28th, so it's fine. Anything I can get with style tickets. I can get Sumire's place. Cool. New background that I won't use. I mean, maybe I'll use it someday. I don't know. Okay, here's all my daily shit. Link raid shit. Oh no, this is the daily shit, yeah. And then I have some stuff in the mailbox. Along with these. Okay. Oh shit, I forgot to like... I may have spent a bit of money on this game earlier. Nothing too bad, I just got the passes again, the Exedra passes again. And I got like a little pack to make sure I secured her and got 200 pulls on her. I have 0 medals currently because I used all 200 to get her A2, so yep. Okay. So this is a 10 draw. I'll probably end stream after I do these draws because I've pretty much done my dailies and everything I can do. I'm caught up on story content. I'm caught up on all content like that. Unfortunately. Oh, it's a blue door. But is it a fake out blue door? Because sometimes they can have a 5-star in it. Probably not. I mean, we might still get a jump scare. You know, that sometimes the blue or the purple ones turn gold. And God. This is what a gambling addict tells you every day. Every time they pull the crank. It could be a good one. This could be the one. This could be where I win my house. Yay! Okay. Okay. I actually used this version of Hazuki to win against the Nightmare Wall Purges with 4 stars and 3 stars only, which is an actual challenge that they want you to do in the game, by the way, and I did all of those. The only challenge like that I haven't done is beating Spindle Witch in 4 rounds or less, I believe it was. Keikaku means plan. It's all going to plan. Well, so hi Leo. You are unfortunately close to end of stream because I've pretty much done all my dailies faster than I thought I would. But like, I appreciate you coming here. Kyoku means memory. Oh! That makes sense actually, because so the premise of this game is, I mean, there's theories about what certain stuff could be, but it's like there's this lighthouse, which the lighthouse with all the symbols that are on it, it seems to be owned by God Madoka. That is my assumption, because literally her insignia is there at some point, but I don't know. But basically, this place contains the memories of every magical girl from all possible timelines, all possible universes, you know. And that's why we have, like, you know, alternative units like Kyoko if she was from a world where magical girls are sorceresses that make magical cakes, or Kyoko if there was a world where she was Krampus and delivered presents to naughty kids. You know, it's an excuse to have silly fun time, basically, and also explore other timelines and universes interestingly, and have them all in the same game. But it's basically like this character, this main character that looks like she's from Hollow Knight, she lost all her memories. All she remembers is that she was a magical girl, and she doesn't know who she was. There's theories on who she was. There's a pretty solid theory on who she was. And she's basically using the memories of other magical girls to explore these windows. This sounds really convoluted, I promise it's not this complicated. But she basically explores the stories of every magical girl story there is. Like, okay, I'm not explaining this well, okay. There's story windows, like there's the main anime story window that goes through the main anime again because they want new players to know what the story is all about without watching the anime, because that's a barrier, you know what I mean? And then they have like all the other stories archived in this game to have them all in one place. And the narrative excuse for that is this character has to go through all of them to try and restore the lighthouse and restore the memories that have been lost. There we go, I explained it finally! We got there! So she's basically she's using these keys to open the door into memory and summon these like pieces of memory, these magical girl like remnants to help her, you know? Like if you summon Nagisa here, you're not literally summoning the real Nagisa to your side, you're summoning a memory of her, and this main character can project herself and control that vessel and be her and experience what she experienced and learn emotions and experience all the emotions they experienced. Uh, you know, it's really cool because in the rebellion story window, you see the main character who's called Namae. You see her like get all protective over the Madoka memories because she's been experiencing it through Homura's eyes, and she's very like possessive over Madoka, and she loves Madoka. She's gay as fuck, so she starts to get. She's like, "No, don't touch my Madoka, Kyoku," and it's really funny. Um, but yeah, no, that's the premise of this game. The theories on who she could be. Hold on. Blah 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 blah. Where is she? Magical girls. Yeah. Okay. So the theory on who this could be, I need to plug in my laptop charger. That's not who she could be. Okay. The theories on who she could be. There's this witch that I believe, from what I remember, was the big bad at the end of Arc 2 of Magia Record before it shut down. And she was called the Symbol Witch. And the Symbol Witch minions are in this game, despite the fact there is no Symbol Witch yet, and they haven't even touched Arc 2 of Magia Record yet. They only finished Arc 1, or like adapting Arc 1, a few months back. Yes, Symbol Witch minions. You see her minions, her familiars from her labyrinth in this game, and they show up where you grind your materials normally. So they're not specifically in a specific story window for a specific reason because they were part of that story. No, they're just in the game casually as like the normal default minion enemy. So people think that the character is whoever the Symbol Witch was, basically. That's a theory. The other theory is Kuroe, because the shopkeep. I'll have to go to the shop for this. And this is me explaining stuff very vaguely because I know that you haven't finished Madoka, but this. Basically, this creature has very clear ties to Kuroe in ways that I can't explain. And shares a name with something to do with Kuroe, and looks a bit like Kuroe's doppel, especially with the inky wings, the inky drippy wings. It's pretty obviously Kuroe or something to do with her. In the same way that Bebe or Charlotte is Nagisa, this thing is Kuroe somehow. But then there's the fact that it could be that that's part of Kuroe, and the main character is another part of Kuroe. This is probably really confusing for people who have no idea what any of this is. Anyway, there's Bebe. Oh god. Okay. Oh yeah, this is my home screen. I really like this field of flowers from the Rebellion movie, and Mabayu's my favorite, and I like to imagine that maybe Mabayu was somehow in Rebellion and we never saw her. Because I cope. This is my profile. I have Kirika as the icon, but once I get that last copy of Mabayu I need, because once you fully ascend a magical girl, these are all from the events. I've played every event that's released so far, and when you complete all the event missions, you get to use that event portrait picture as your profile picture. These are my PvP things. I've placed top 50 a lot of the time. I have been top 1 briefly. I have been top 10, I've been top 20, I've been top 30, but most of the time I have placed top 50 or top 100 or top 500 or whatever. No, that was season 1 when everything was new. And these are for beating all the story windows in their different difficulties, like Nightmare, Battle, and Normal, shit like that. But when you fully ascend a magical girl, when you get all her ascensions, you get to use her as a little picture. And it's really cool. And this is the default with the main character, the nameless girl. Yeah. There's also theories on who the Green Cube is. The Green Cube, where can I see the Green Cube? I don't think you can normally see the Green Cube, but basically the Green Cube AQ, they share a lot of similarities with this character. Hold on. Gallery? Magical girls? Bear with me here. Yes. They share a lot of similarities with her, Alina. First of all, they both like strawberry milk. The whole lighthouse is to do with paintings and portraits, and they gift you portraits whenever you complete a story window. This girl is an artist. She likes to make art in very concerning and eccentric ways. And her main attack style, her main thing, her main magic is to do with cubes. And guess what you use to replenish your magic? It's cubes. It's cubes. Green cubes. You replenish your energy with that. I just think it's quite possible that green cube 8 is somehow Alina. But in that case, why would I don't know. why would I assume God Madoka do that to Alina? I don't know. Why would Kuroe be here in these split apart forms? I don't know. I can't really go into my thoughts on why, because those are incredibly spoilery actually. I have like small theories, but even then it's a bit like there's a lot of unknowns, and the devs have said that they're going to be doing more story to do with the lighthouse itself and these characters soon, because most of the story we've been getting has been like, you know, stuff retold from Magia record, stuff retold from the drama CDs. You know, they adapted Scene Zero again so English people could read it. They or English speaking people, I mean, they do have they have one unique story to this game, but it's set in the Magia record universe again. I should stream me trying Chaos mode at some point. Yeah, Crescent Memoria. There's currently 2 parts to it, and we're expecting the last part soon, maybe on the anniversary update. But this is Exedra's first unique story. But it's again to do with the Magia Record universe, and it's a prequel story that was like back when Yachio had her team, her old team, and not like in the present day Magia Record. So it would answer nothing to do with the lighthouse probably. But the devs have said we'll be getting stories to do with the actual lighthouse and shit soon, because everything else kind of hasn't been to do with that. And that's kind of a thing that's turned some people off from the game, because they wanted like we've seen these same stories retold for years in like manga form, in like other versions of this like they made the show, then they made the show into 2 movies and then released a sequel movie, and then recently they took the 2 movies and cut them back down into show format again, but they didn't restore the scenes they deleted from the original show while doing that. So it's literally just the movies cut into episodic format, still with missing content from the show. I don't know. The movies are still worth watching if you've seen the show once. I recommend watching the show first to get every scene, and then watching the movie versions to see the new animation, the updated animation that they did, because some of the animation was a bit wonky back then. And they've even added a couple of things, like, because you know what happens to Mommy. When, you know, that thing happens, they show like an extra thing that explains why things happen the way they did to her, very briefly. And I think it's a very nice touch, because there is a question of this is gonna sound morbid as hell, but with how stuff works, there's a question of why didn't she get back up after? But it explains that, and I'm glad they did that. um, but yeah, so you know, shit, like I've been rambling about like theories and cryptid shit for like 20 minutes. I've been sitting on home screens going like this magical girl here for like I feel like, you know, that image of the guy with the whiteboard and there's all this red string across all the pictures and he's like trying to explain this crazy theory. You know the image. That's 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 how I feel right now, and it's all because Leo said Kyoku means memory. Thank you, Leo. God bless. Um, but yeah, I'm probably gonna end stream here actually because I have nothing left to do today on the game, and it was gonna be short. I was planning to not talk much today, to just have a chill stream time, and I decided, no, I'm gonna ramble again. So, I'll probably stream again soon. I might get back into streaming Voice of the Void, though I think I'm gonna probably look at the patch notes before I do that, because last time I played, I didn't understand how a lot of the changes in version 9 worked, and I was very out of it because it had been months anyway. So I'm probably gonna have to look into certain things and how it works again. 'Cause it's a very complicated game. But yeah, thanks for watching, gamers. Thanks for dropping by. Um, I'm stuttering and shit. Did I stutter? Yes. Uh, bye bye.